Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Joe Corbisiero, the founder of Dream Homes Team powered by Compass. I'm a real estate professional. You probably already know me. I've been sending you emails with videos for probably the last decade if you've been on our website or as a client. Anyways, today I've been pressed to shoot this video because there's so much noise out there. There's so many unqualified people that they're shooting videos on YouTube and talking about the real estate market. And then there's so much, drama that comes from the news and so on and so forth. And I totally understand. People are confused. I'm here to clarify a lot of things, and I'm going to show you data because I don't like to just say things without being supported by data. So I'm shooting this video, it's the end of April, to be exact, April 29, 2024. So we're not exactly at the end of the cycle, at the end of the month when it comes to the real estate in San Diego, but I have some solid numbers for you. And this message is especially for people that have been thinking about buying, but they're not convinced, they're unsure because there's a lot of uncertainties, and the job reports is coming up, and the interest rates are too high, and the elections are coming up. So I get it. There's so much white noise out there. So I'm gonna give you some great tips, some great information today, so you can make a more of an educated decision. Okay, let's get ready to roll here. So first of all, I like to share numbers because I prefer to basically, look at what the market holds, right? So let's start with this. Very simple. Is we're going in the MLS, as you can see here. So I got logged out. And, first of all, the interest rates at the end of April, now they're sitting at about 7.4%. So we are in a kind of a sticky situation where the rates are, just not helping out. Obviously, the affordability, it's a big problem in San Diego County. You can see here, we are 7.43%, which is pretty high. If you look at this chart, we finally got a break at the beginning of January. They were in the 6.7, 6.8, then they went down again, then up. So we've been having this, dilemma. If you can see the end of December as well, which boosts a little sales. Now, if you look at it, we've been in this 7 to 8% since pretty much 7% started in October 2022. So people are getting a little more used to this high rate. And there is a lot of programs such as a buy down rate, a 1 buy down rate, or 2-1 buy down, or 3-2-1, which is a temporary buy down rate, which allows you to make the payments a little more affordably for the next 12 months, let's say, or 24 months, depending on what kind of a buy down rate we're doing. In regards to that, you can always reach out to us and we give you more information. Now, I wanted to share with you a few things that it's really pressing me. Number one is the median price in San Diego. This is mind-blowing, and I'm going to show it to you while I'm talking. So first of all, from January 1st, which is so unusual, from January 1st to April 2024, the end of April pretty much, you can see that we had a lot of a jump as far as the price goes. And the issue is the inventory. If you look at it today, which is April, we only have 3,000 homes on the market, which is nothing. If you think about this, from 2014 all the way to 2019, I should say 20, during April, we used to sell anywhere from 3,100 to 3,600 homes in 1 month. So just think about that. In 1 month was 3,100, 3,600 homes. Now we have way less sales. So look at this, for example. I'm going to look at last month and this month. Check it out. So we sold, this is close of escrow last month. So last month we only had what, 1,900 and change, 1,975, right? So that means if we have 3,000 homes on the market and we sell about 1,975, because that's how it works, we only have what, a month and a half worth of inventory, which that's been one of the biggest issues we had in San Diego County. So, and the reason being is that number one, is that a lot of people did the refinance during COVID. So they're locked in with a 3 to 4%. Number two, prices have been rising over and over again. Therefore, if you ever a rate of 3% and the prices to buy probably a less spacious home or less desirable home that you currently own, you're not going to end up selling. No matter what price it is, no matter how much money you're going to make in equity or whatnot, you're just not going to sell because the rates are high. So that's where the problem is. We don't have enough inventory, and this is not going to change unless the rates come down. Okay, so if the rates come down in the 4 to 5, maybe a lot more people, even myself, might be thinking about moving and buying something else. So look at this month now. Number of sold homes, 1,800. And again, this is not a full cycle, it's not the full month. So I'm expecting to be around 2,000 homes, take it or leave it. But this is what's interesting. The median price, all of them, is 925, which we don't go by that. We do all other attached or detached. So if I go twin homes, townhomes, condominiums, the median price was 675.5, okay, which is pretty high if you think about it. Now look at the single family homes for this month. This is the most accurate information you can get. 1160 sold up to the 29th of April, and median is 1,000,001. This is ridiculous. It's really high. I mean, remember this number, 1.1. If I look at where it was at the beginning of the year, this is staggering. I mean, obviously less sales, 877. There's less transactions at the beginning of the year. So this is the hot season. It was 975. It went from 975 to 1,000,001. That's a jump of over 10%. So imagine in 4 months, we had an over 10% increase in prices in San Diego County in the single family homes. I mean, I don't know how to better explain this, but even though the interest rates are 7.5%, 7.2 to 7.5, and they've been like this hovering around for a while, the prices are still going up consistently. And this is way more than any economist expected, including myself, that I heavily invest in real estate. So if you had a jump of 10% just from the beginning of 2024 to April, imagine what's going to happen if the interest rates drop into 5% or 4%. Chaos. Trust me when I say that, chaos. Just like what happened during COVID. Multiple offers, 10, 15, 20%, even 30% over asking price. Sometimes people didn't even see the house, the interior of the home, and they made an offer. So think about that. Do you want to be in a market like that? I strongly recommend you to really sit down, watch this video, and really consider what's the best option for you. If you're planning to move out of San Diego in the next 2 years, fine, continue renting. I think it's probably the best way to do it. But if you, for sure, you know that you'll be staying in San Diego for the next 5 years, I strongly recommend you to get your feet wet, start getting approved, start looking at homes, and find something. Because I think in the next 24 to 36 months, especially with the elections, which this is another conversation I'm going to have with you right now, the prices are going to be out of hand. They're going to become somehow close to where we are in New York and San Francisco. And if that happens, with the median household income that we currently have in San Diego, we're going to have a huge problem. People cannot afford to buy a home anymore. We're already at 1.1 million median price in the detached single-family homes. That is a lot of money, people, for anyone. I don't care how much money you make, but that is expensive. So look at this now chart when it comes to what happened, during the elections, right? During the elections. So I pulled this up. Unfortunately, it disappeared. But so I've done this research a while back, and you got to check this out. I mean, these numbers don't lie. That's the thing about real estate. It's numbers don't lie. They're always, repeat themselves, unfortunately. So here we go. California home prices growth, right? So the pattern for California home prices is similar. This is the California Association of Realtor that put this together. So if you look at this, this is post 1990 average, election average. So it says that, again, the effects were most pronounced during the final months of the year. So let's say the elections, but by November, December, if we go on this pace, and trust me when I say this, most likely we're going to see a reduction on the interest rates. So imagine if we get a reduction in interest rates, then the elections are going to happen, no matter who's going to win, if it's Biden or Trump. This is not a political thing, but whoever's going to win, now we're going to kind of gain a little more of confidence again. Then your interest rates come down. What's going to happen? A lot of people want to go back into the marketplace. You're going to have multiple offers. Look at this. The average post-election was 5.6% increase in California. I mean, let that sink in for a second. We already had a 10% increase from January to April. 10+%, I should say. It was 9.6% up to March 30th. I don't have the final numbers, but we're probably over that 10%. Now, what do you think is going to happen if the buyer sentiments is going to go up, meaning that people feel more comfortable after the elections and the interest rates go down a bit? Chaos. I'm telling you this. I don't gain anything if you buy today or you wait next year. I'm just sharing with you some facts so you can make the decision. Strongly recommend you to get in touch to one of my team members or myself. You know how to find this. You can come to our website. You can message us at bestsandiegahomesforsale.com. That's our website. This is Dream Homes Team powered by Compass. And again, my name is Joe Corbisiero. And thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.